Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mishra and I do videos about budgeting and personal finance and our debt-free journey. So today, I'm going to give you an update on our debt-free journey. As you've seen in the title, we did incur some more debt in the month of March. But before I kind of go into that, I just wanted to start off the video with a little bit more of a positive light. And so I have 3 affirmations that I just kind of wanted to start with. And so the first one is, I am grateful for the money I have. And the second one is, I am in command of my money. And the last one is, each day I am becoming more financially healthy. And I really like the first one because I truly am grateful for the money I have, because even though, I'm on a debt-free journey, sometimes things might seem tight, but I'm grateful that I do have money to be making these strides and paying down the debt that I incurred on my own, right? And each day I am becoming financially free. And I just kind of really like that too, because even though on a day-to-day basis, I might not feel like I have less debt or anything like that. Like when I do these monthly debt confession, debt update videos, I do actually then see the strides that I've made. I think that's really something to think about and just to kind of focus on, instead of just thinking about, how I might feel on a day-to-day basis when it comes to having debt. One other thing is, I kind of have told our story, on our debt journey, but one thing that I have not really mentioned, and I'm not going to go like too far into it or whatever, but a lot of times we've seen kind of like the Great Resignation, and you see people like quitting their jobs, going for other jobs that pay more, and that's how they're kind of like building up their money, I guess, or like generating more income. And so like, over the last few years, like our family has dealt with chronic illness. So doing things like that are not necessarily things that we are able to do. And like part of that is just needing stability, right? Or having a job that you can function in and not have problems. So that's kind of like important to us. So that's something that has kind of like affected our debt-free journey, in a sense of like not necessarily being able to just go out and pick whatever job to get more income, but being able to be in a place, that we're able to function, if that makes sense. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to say that. I haven't really touched on that all throughout my videos, but that is something that, my family has dealt with over the last few years. Our debt-free journey. So we basically started this debt-free journey back in June. And so at that time we had just over $48,000 worth of debt. So 2 credit cards, a loan, and a car loan. And so I've said this before, but me and my husband don't have any joint debt. So this is actually just my debt-free journey, even though obviously like our finances are combined, but these aren't his debts. Like he doesn't share his information on the internet. That being said, so yeah, we had just over $48,000 worth of debt in June of 2022. As of February, so that was the last debt update that we did, our debt was at $38,570. So we were able to pay off quite a bit in that 6 months. And so I'm just going to kind of go over our current debt numbers, and then I will share the new debt that we incurred and kind of the reason behind it. For our credit card number 1, so as of the end of March, the balance on our credit card was $525. So I was able to put some money on this card because normally it's $1,000. So we did that. And then so on our second credit card, which the balance is normally $6,500, the balance as of the end of March was $6,150. And then so for the consolidation loan that I have, and this consolidated a bunch of other credit cards that I have and some other debts that I had. Not a bunch. I mean, I had one other credit card, and some other debts that I had. And so that loan now is $25,790. And then so our car loan. So last month the balance was $3,800, and then this month the balance is $2,300. So I was able to pay down $1,500, which was basically just the next 3 months of payments. So when I did my April update and even my March, you might have noticed that I didn't have a payment for the car loan. So I just paid basically the next 3 months. So the balance of that is $2,300. So all of those together, the total was $34,765. So from February to March, I was able to pay down $3,805. So that is that. But like I said, I did incur another debt. And so I got a loan. And the initial thought behind the loan was to get more cash flow. So the payment for the loan is $290. And so with that loan, the thought was to pay my car loan completely, so pay the $3,800 completely, and that would take away the $500 payment, even though I would have this $290 payment. And then with some of the other money, I was going to pay down some of my credit cards, so that would also put down the minimum payments, give some potential cash flow there. But if you've watched my mid-March update, you know that our car broke down. So I got this loan and then my car broke down. We had no car for the month of March. So I wasn't able to do as much as I wanted to. So I did put down $1,500 on the car. I wasn't able to clear out the whole balance. So I know it kind of sucked, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I was able to get another car, and so we went the whole month without a car. I was able to get another car. But yeah, so without further ado, so we got another loan. The interest rate, I believe, is 3.25%. So it's not a high interest loan. But so the balance of that is $7,000. And so now that brings our debt total up to $41,765. So it's still down from our initial June 2020 number, but it does kind of suck to have this kind of like added on to what we had paid down. But, you know, at least I guess I'm glad that it's not like it's a credit card, it's a high interest loan, because, you know, with the compound interest, it would be really hard to know when we were going to pay it off, because with compound interest, it just keeps compounding and compounding. But at least with this, we know that there is an end date and that we will be paying it down each month as we make the payment. So at least there's some comfort in that, right? But yeah, so that's basically our debt update. We did incur some more debt, but I don't want to let that get us down. At least we know that there will be still end in sight. And we're hoping that, you know, over the next couple months, maybe things can kind of change and we might get more income so that we can hopefully pay down some of this stuff faster. But if that doesn't happen, that's also okay. And so I just wanted to remind you of the affirmations from the beginning of the video. I am grateful for the money I have. I am in command of my money, and each day I am becoming more financially healthy. And so let me know in the comment below if you resonate with any of those affirmations. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye.